Okay, so there's the street. I drove down the little street. There, I'm parked in front of the two-car garage, and then walking up the left side, there's a pseudo driveway here. It's all dirt, concrete landing. It's got a really nice long wooden front porch. It's probably 10, 20, 30, about 40 feet long to the corner. It looks like it wraps around the corner with some skylights over there. It's very nice, actually. And then up the wooden steps, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, onto the front porch. Like I said, it's like 40 foot down that. It's all covered. Probably be a lot nicer if this was painted white instead of dark brown, to bring more light into the house. Let's go look inside the house. So there's a tile front entry, about 4 foot, 5 foot by 6 foot, something like that. Just kind of an unattractive tile. Then you walk into what is, I guess, the living room, dining room combination. The house is pretty beat up. Just in general, things are beat up. That's a green tile that's about 5 foot wide, runs the length of the room. There's a wood burning stove in the middle of it. This is a nice big gigantic room. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's about 25 foot long. Off on the one side of it, that's the front door that I just came in. 2 steps up to a little dining room area. Not little, it's probably 12 by 14, something like that. There's wood shelving all the way around the living room. I assume that door goes out to the backyard. Here's the kitchen. It's got a brown Formica. There's an island in the middle. It's like 2.5 foot by about 6 foot. Nice long counter. A couple of cabinets above. The cabinets are oak, and they look to be in okay shape. They're not great. Just a regular sink. This is the view from right above the kitchen sink, looking out in the backyard. Very pleasant, you know. This is a nice, it looks like the porch wraps all the way around, and then there's a skylight right here. It's dirty, but so the porch goes all the way around the house to the back of the house, and looking out there. Refrigerator would go in that hole, and then here's a small dining room area inside the house. This is looking back out towards the front of the house where I came in, and out the window towards I'm calling it the front yard, even though I walked down that side. Back out of the kitchen, or before we even leave the kitchen, this is the laundry room. Nice size laundry room, about 8 foot by 10. And right next to it is a pantry that's about 3 foot wide. Lots of shelving. I guess we'll see the rest of the house first. There's 2 ways to go here, off to the left and off to the right. We'll go down the right first. Small little tiny room, must be some sort of an office or something. I'm not sure what that would be. It's about 7 foot by 7 foot. Turning right, looking down the hallway, there's a half bath there and a doorway that leads down to the 2 garages. So they're down there. We'll go investigate that in a minute. And then another little tiny room in here that's like 7 foot by, I don't know, 10 foot. Just some ugly shelving and storage. The carpet's shot. It's terrible. Looks like they had dogs in the house. They've torn up a couple of things in the little garage area. And there's a little half bath. So that's the garage again. And then right here is a stairwell up. Kind of narrow, kind of steep. Nice window at the top, half of it. And then at the top of the flight of stairs, looks like that's the master bedroom down there. And then peeking around the corner, several bedrooms. We have the orange room, which is about 12 by 12. We have the plain room with the nice view of the backyard. There's a house back over there that you can't really see from the kitchen. This room's almost the same, probably about 11 by 12. In the semi-painted room, this is on the front side of the house. Roof has quite a bit of moss and stuff growing on it. It looks like it's probably okay, but going to need to be cleaned up and kind of gone from there. The whole house has a little bit of a wet dog smell to it. There is another small window here that you can't really see out of, but brings light from the south side of the house. Okay, so back down the hallway, there's a little closet. There is a half bath, or a full bath. Yeah, there's a bathtub and shower, little toilet, separate room away from the sink. It's about 7 or 8 foot deep. It's okay, I guess. Back down the hallway, heading towards the stairwell, and then down to the master bedroom. We'll look at the room size first. Nice size room, about 14 by 15, something like that. Lots of light up here. This room is just a flood with light. So it's got, that's about an 8 foot window looking out to the front, an 8 or 9 foot window looking out to the west, and then a big full slider leading out to a deck that apparently needs some help. The decking on the back side of the house is in serious condition, by the way. But yeah, no, this is a nice size room. Then back down towards the entrance, there's a nice walk-in closet. And then the bathroom is fiberglass tub and shower, toilet, and 2 sinks, a couple of mirrors, another window. But I think the key here is that room with all the light in there. I don't know if it shows up on this, but it's nice. So I think I'll cut it off here and then head downstairs.